Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Grind, grind, grind. I love that stinking intro. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 19th, 2018. That's right. The first and last time it'll ever be Wednesday, September 19th, 2018. And I am extra special thankful for today. That's right. Extra special thankful for today because 3 years ago today, my wife gave birth to this beautiful little girl, Miss Meredith. That's right. Little Miss Meredith Brooke 3 years ago today. And I am so thankful, man. I can't even tell you guys how thankful I am for this little girl. Like I'm just so thankful for her hair and her eyes and her smile and her laugh. Like I'm so thankful for her rare kisses because she almost never gives me kisses. So I'm so thankful for her rare kisses and her sweet little face. I mean, she's my blonde-haired, blue-eyed angel. Don't know where she came from. Maybe she's the Amazon man, the Amazon dude, because he's at my house every day. I don't know where my blonde-haired, blue-eyed angel came from, but I know that she's an angel, and I absolutely love her. But the thing that I'm most thankful about when it comes to Little Miss Meredith Brooke is I'm thankful she's 3, dude. Like, I am so thankful she's 3 years old. They say, like, terrible twos, and I'm not going to say that it's terrible, but what a memorable year. Let's just put it that way. What a memorable year Meredith shared with us as she was 2 years old. I mean, let me tell you, this kid, like, makes the most amazing, incredible, like, messes. I've never seen a kid that's been able to create messes the way that Meredith creates a mess. Like, and she screams. Her scream, dude, is just, it's like ear-piercing, earth-shattering. The way that she screams, she just has this, she sounds like her leg is literally broken or being ripped off of her body, and that is the scream that she makes when really, like, there's an ant crawling on her leg or something. Like, it is just this earth-scattering scream. And her tantrums, the way she throws tantrums, I mean, she literally goes limp noodle, throws her body on the floor. I mean, this kid, she pees everywhere. Well, she used to. Not so bad anymore. But she used to just, like, pee anywhere that she would want to. She would just pee everywhere. And I'm not going to get too disgusting, but if you've never heard of a poop painting or don't know what a poop painting is, let's just say she likes to make poop paintings. Or she used to like to make poop paintings. Not so much anymore because now she's 3. Okay, but she's like, I can go around the corner. She'll be, like, kicking the dog. She's, like, always kicking the dog. She's, like, beating on her siblings. I see her beating on her siblings all the time. She's outright defiant, right? Outright defiant. Like, she does not care. She does not give any fudges, right? We did an episode once about stop giving a fudge. Meredith Brooke doesn't give a fudge about much at all. Outright defiant. She has a lot of personality. Meredith's got a ton of personality. But I'm going to tell you, I love her for it. I wouldn't have her any other way. I wouldn't want her built any other way. She's been absolutely a challenge in so many ways. In so many ways. But Meredith is inexcusably, okay? She is inexcusably Meredith. She does not make any excuses for who she is. She is who she is. And believe it or not, there is so much that we can learn. There is so much we can learn from this now 3-year-old, my once crazy 2-year-old. There's so much we can learn from her, and we're going to dive into that a little bit today, all those things that we can learn. But first, you know what we got to do, right? Let's go, boom. Let's go over here. First, let's dance. Come on, everybody. Let's get everything going up in here on a Wednesday morning on hashtag Rise and grind. Welcome up in here. This is the time of the show. If you've never been on here, this is the time where we hit that share button. Because we believe that if we can change the way someone starts their day, we can make an impact on this planet. And sometimes that just starts with a little share. Just a quick little share on your phone. Just change the way somebody starts the day. This is also the part of the show where I say good morning to you, and you say good morning to me. Check it out. Good morning. Leon O'Brien, good morning. Aaron Hunt Ferguson, how are you? It's great to see you. Oh, up in here early. Josh. Oh. Good morning, Carrie Osborne and Noah Walter. Good morning, Max Clem and Philip Simon. Good morning, Keith McKenzie. What's up, Sheila? Eddie Gilbert, Trey Congleton, Janelle Griego, Jeremy Noling. Good morning, Ricky Miller and Stephanie Whitman Scott. Mike Brockway's up in here. Good morning, Nars. How are you? Good morning, Keith McKenzie. Scott Simons is up in the house. Good morning, Pam Biddle. It's a pleasure to see you this morning. Vicki Everett, how are you? Teresa Vance. Everybody's up in here this morning. We're busy this morning. Daryl Larson's up in here. My goodness, that's what I'm talking about. Morning, Justin Calvert. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You guys ready to kick this off? You guys ready to learn a little bit? You guys are probably like, dude, he's sitting here talking about his kid. What is he talking about? Oh, it's going to be awesome. All right, cool. Let's go. Ready? Ready. All right, cool. Check it out. Yesterday, before we dive into Meredith too much, yesterday I met an amazing couple. I met this couple over at Subway, and they've been married for 61 years. They got married when Miss Barbara was 14 and Rex was 20. And it was such a crazy, just a crazy moment, you know. It was a crazy moment to get to meet them, and they're such kind people. They still work at the Subway. They still serve, you know. And it was just really neat. And I made a post on my page. If you didn't see it, go check it out. It was really, really neat. But I got to spend some time with them. It was awesome. But while I was there, I also got to spend some time and snap a pic with my good friend Pam Biddle, who I just saw is in here this morning. And I got to tell you, you know, Pam shared her story with me a little bit, and I'm not going to share Pam's story with you because that's for her to share. But Pam shared her story with me a little bit of how the group has affected her life and impacted her life since she's been a part of the group. And I'm going to tell you, I walked away, and it was so incredibly, humbling. It was just so incredibly humbling to know that I was able to connect. I connected with Pam. She at one point was a stranger. She's not anymore. But I was able to connect with her through this group and through this show. And God kind of brought us together, and that made an impact on her life. And I got to tell you, she told me yesterday that she was invited to the group by Miss Gail Becraft. Gail was the one that invited her to the group, and she kind of started tuning in and didn't really know a whole lot about it, and started tuning into the show a little bit more and getting some of the positive feeds into her feed, and started to make a real impact on her life. And yesterday she gave me just a great big hug and just told me how thankful she was for the group and for the show and so on and so forth. And it was just a powerful moment that I wanted to share with you guys, because you see, when I come on here and I ask you to invite all your friends to the group, and I'm asking you to hit that share button, it's because of stories like that, because it truly is making an impact and a difference in people's lives all over this planet, man. You just never know. You never know who needs something positive, who needs something good in their life. You never know what's going to happen. So please invite everyone you know. Go in there today. I know we're always like, oh, well, I'll do that one day, or when I have more time, I'll do the invites. Do it today. As soon as we get off the show, hop into your friends on Facebook, invite everybody to the hashtag Rise and Grind group. Get them in here, because it really makes a difference. And Pam, thank you for an amazing Subway sandwich yesterday. It was stinking delicious. Listen. All right, let's have a little fun this morning. We're going to dive into to Meredith and some of the things we can learn from her. But let's have a little bit of fun first thing this morning.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nothing.
Nothing who?
Nothing.
Nothing who?
Nothing. Mustache.
What's the best joke you've ever heard?
What's a bunny's favorite place to hang out? IHOP.
What did one shark say to the other shark after he ate a clownfish? This tastes funny. Why did the superhero flush the toilet?
Why?
Because it was his duty.
What do trees drink?
What?
Root beer. And what style does the Grim Reaper write in?
I don't know.
Cursive. How did the cow cross the road?
How?
To go to the movies. If 1, 1, 2, 3, and 3 replaced 3, where did 3 go?
Where?
1, 3, 3. I didn't understand that. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bananas.
Bananas who?
Will you please give me a piece?
Kids are crazy, man. I like you said, what did the one shark say to the other shark after they ate some clownfish? He said, that tastes funny. Kids, dude, you guys know, right? I love kids, right? You know I love kids. Obviously, I'm getting ready to have my 7th kiddo. I love kids. They're an absolute blessing, of course, and they're a challenge, which I love challenges, which is probably why I love kids so much. And Meredith is absolutely no exception, man. Meredith is no exception. She exemplifies. She exemplifies the rules, you know, of what it means to be a toddler. She does it all. But there are a few things that we can learn from Meredith. I'm going to share those with you guys this morning. So first thing that we can learn from Miss Meredith Brooke, this beautiful young girl who's got her 3rd birthday today. First thing that we can learn from little Miss Meredith Brooke is sometimes, dude, you just got to take your diaper off and run naked. Right? I mean, she does it all the time. She'll be out in the backyard. She just rips her diaper off. She goes streaking through the backyard. She just takes her diaper off, runs naked, man. Or she'll be running through the house. I'll be like, girl, where are your clothes? Like, and you know, what are you doing? And here's what I mean by that in your life. Obviously, I don't want you to rip off your pants and go running naked through the courtyard. That probably wouldn't be very beneficial for you. But here's what I mean by that. There are so many rules and restrictions that we live by as adults, right? There are so many rules and restrictions, and sometimes we've got to relax a little bit and we've got to let loose. See, I'm dealing with that at Dan Cummins right now at the dealership. We've kind of created so many processes, right? We've created so many processes and so many rules, and we kind of follow this path. And by creating those things, it's stifling our creativity. It's really stifled our ability to just kind of sell cars, man. Just like let loose, have fun, sell cars. You know, when we were in the beginning stages building the dealership, that was a lot easier. We didn't have all these processes and all these extra things that we had to do. Instead, we just focused on selling cars, and it was fun. And lately, it's gotten a little more hard. It's gotten a little bit more difficult. And it's because each time we kind of had a problem, we created a process, right? Each time we had something come up, we created a new rule, right? And then over time, all of those things start to add up. As adults, we have all these rules and restrictions and processes and things that we have to do and things that we have to follow. And I'm here to tell you that every once in a while, we just got to strip it off, man. Every once in a while, we just got to rip off the diaper and run naked through the backyard. It's stifling. It's stifling. We got to relax. We got to have fun. And this is a message to all my guys that are watching right now. Everybody from the dealership that's watching this right now. Guys, we got to relax and have fun, man. We got to relax and have fun. That's what selling cars is all about. It's an emotional thing. It's fun. It's laughter. It's people coming together. We spend a lot of hours together. So we got to make sure we let loose, man. We got to make sure we let loose. And that starts from me, and that's my commitment to you guys. I'm committed to ripping off my diaper every once in a while and going streaking across the backyard because I want to let loose and have fun in this life. We can't be stiff all the time, man. It's not what it's about. It's not what God created it for. Let's let loose. Let's have fun. So that's one thing we can definitely learn from Miss Meredith Brooke. Second thing that we can learn from Meredith Brooke is sometimes you got to stand up or lay down or scream at the top of your lungs for what you believe in. You see, my daughter, Meredith Brooke, cannot be swayed. Do you understand? She cannot be swayed. She is absolutely determined. Whatever she's got her mind set on, that's what it's set on. Whatever she believes is supposed to happen or is gonna happen, that's what's supposed to happen, and that's what's gonna happen. She will sacrifice her body. She will sacrifice food. She will sacrifice sleep. She will make a scene. She will become immobile. She is willing to literally give up everything for what she believes in. She is willing to give up and sacrifice everything, including her own existence, for what she believes in. And I got to tell you, it's admirable, man. It's admirable. Too many times as adults do we just move out of the way. We move over, or we crumble to what other people want, or to all of the pressures. And I promise you, we regret it each and every time. Each and every single time in your life that you go against what you believe in, or you don't stand for what you believe in, you end up regretting it every single time. You're like, man, I should have just done that. I should have just gave that homeless person that I saw on the side of the street some money. I should have let myself talk myself out of that. I shouldn't have just stood back and watched while that man spoke to that person that way, or while that woman spoke to that person that way. I shouldn't have done that. I should have stood up for what I believed in. I shouldn't have sat there as people were bashing Christian, or bashing my belief, or bashing on Jesus and God. I shouldn't have sat there and let them do that. I need to stand for what I believe in. Meredith Brooke is the ultimate, bro. She does not play. This kid stands for what she believes in every single time. Stands, lays down, screams, does whatever she has to do. And sometimes, that's what we got to do. Don't let anybody push you out of your moral. Don't let anybody push you into doing things that you don't want to do in life. Stand for what you believe in and scream from the top of the mountain. Scream it from the top of the mountain. Don't be embarrassed and don't be ashamed. Number 3, third thing that we can learn from Meredith Brooke. There's so much we can learn from this powerful little girl, dude. She is a powerful little girl, let me tell you. The third thing that we can learn from Meredith Brooke is don't be swayed by the masses. Do not be swayed by the masses. Listen, Meredith Brooke she's just got an absolute independent side, right? Often you will find her alone. She'll be sitting over there with like an iPad. She'll be over on the couch. Like a lot of times she looks like, like a teenager just binge watching Netflix. Like she just lays there, and she moves in the direction and speed that her wind blows. Okay, let me say that one more time. She moves in the direction and speed that her wind blows. Like, for example, when we all go to bed at the end of the night and we go around and everybody gives dad kisses and everybody gives mom kisses, Meredith doesn't give us a kiss. Period. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what order we go in. Doesn't matter that Willow just gave me a kiss. It doesn't matter Joel just gave me a kiss. Doesn't matter that Savannah just gave me a kiss. Doesn't matter that Fisher just gave me a kiss. Doesn't matter that mom just gave me a kiss. She doesn't want to give me a kiss. She ain't going to do it. And she doesn't give her mother a kiss, often either, because she moves in the direction in the speed that her wind blows. See, far too often as adults, we allow ourselves to be moved by somebody else's wind, right? Have you ever been moved by somebody else's wind? Like they huff and they puff and they blow us down, right? They bring their negativity into our world or whatever it is, right? They breathe our way and it sways us in a direction. Right? They maybe lead us starting down a dark path. You ever been led down a dark path? I know I sure have. Or maybe they take advantage of us, or they misguide us. And listen, I want to make sure that this is clear. I want to make sure that you understand something. There is power in community. There's absolute power in community, okay? But the key is we got to stay unique. You got to stay an individual. Don't let someone else change who you are. Yes, there's power in community, but do not allow that to change who you are. You got to move at the beat of your own drum, okay? You got to move at the beat of your own drum. Don't let someone else sway the direction and the speed at which your wind blows. Meredith is a pro at this. She's an absolute pro. Fourth thing that we can learn from Meredith, and we got to move through these. Holy smokes, we're running short on time. But fourth thing that we can learn from Miss Meredith Brooke, just because you're not first, doesn't mean that you can't make your mark. That's a fact. I've got Kira, I've got Savannah, I've got Joel, I've got Willow, and now Meredith. She's my fifth child, okay? And then we got Fisher behind her, and we got the new baby coming up after that. She's my fifth child. She's definitely not the first, right? She's far from the first. But just because you're not first doesn't mean you can't make your mark. You see, there is still value to be held in you, and I'm here to shout that out from the top of the mountain, because a lot of times we feel like, well, someone else has already done that, or someone else is first in the market, or I'll never be at the top, right? Like me, for example. Josh Cummins is the owner of the dealership. I plan on working for Josh Cummins for a long time to come. I'm totally okay being the number 3 dude. You got Josh, you got Dusty, you got me. I'm totally cool with being the 3 dude. I can still make my mark as the 3 dude. I can still make an impact on the planet as the 3 dude. I don't have to be the first dude. I'm not the first guy to ever sell cars. I'm not the first guy to ever develop a dealership that sells 1,000 cars in a month. I'm not the first guy to ever to build culture and create a team. I'm not the first guy to ever have a morning show. I'm not the first guy to ever have 7 kids, but that doesn't mean that I can't make a mark. That doesn't mean I can't make my impact on this planet. And I got to share that with you today, because so many of us feel like we're in the shadows. We feel like we missed our opportunities. We feel like we can't go out there and really make an impact and make a difference. And I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can make a difference. You absolutely can make an impact from right where you are right now, today. You matter. You matter. The decisions you make, they matter. The people you influence, it matters. You don't have to be first. You don't have to be first. You just have to be you. Unequivocally, unexcusably. You. It's amazing. It's amazing what we can do on this planet. When we embrace who we are, when we move at our own speed and allow our own, don't let anyone else's wind to blow us in different directions. When we stand, lay down, and scream at the top of our lungs for the things that we believe in. When we take our diapers off every once in a while and run around and relax and have fun. It's amazing the things that we can do. And that's the last thing I'm going to tell you from Miss Meredith. Very last thing that I'm going to tell you today. Just make sure you smile. Make sure you laugh. You know, be cute. Dance. Have fun. Check this little girl out, man. Daddy, are you taking a picture or a video? They never know, because I've always got it on, man. But these kids are dancing, and they're just so full of life. So full of life. And where does that go, you know? Where does that go sometimes? As we get older, just the life, just it kind of gets sucked out of us, you know? The day-to-day, the mundane, just kind of gets sucked out of us. And I'm here to tell you this morning, man, smile. Laugh. Laugh. Have fun. Dance like no one's watching, man. Sing at the top of your lungs. Enjoy it. Embrace it. We're here on this beautiful day, September 19th, 2018. We woke up. A lot of people didn't, man. We woke up. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. This life, this gift that we've been given by God, the community, the opportunities that we have, we sometimes take it too seriously, man. So let's have some fun today. Okay? Let's have some fun today. Will you do that for me? That's the final thing I'm going to leave you on. You guys, if you need more videos, go to GlennLundy.com. You need more videos like this, go to GlennLundy.com. By the way, I write every single episode in this Hunt Brothers Pizza book that Aaron gave me. That's where I always write my episodes. It's great. It's where I keep all my notes. So, Aaron, I got to thank you for giving me this book, because it's really made an impact on my life, and it's helped me to put this show together, and it's just perfect, and I'm about halfway through, so I'm going to need another one here pretty soon. But anyways, if you need more videos, go to GlennLundy.com. You can find more videos just like this up there. If you need some Rise and Grind gear just like this, you can go to glenlundy.com. We're clearing out some of the old stuff. The fall stuff's going to be coming real soon. So you can go to glenlundy.com. You can check that stuff out there. You can absolutely do that. Make sure you hit that share button. Make sure you invite people into the group. Make sure you have an incredible day. And please know and understand that you are an amazing human being. You really are. Uniquely made by the God of the universe to be the absolute best version of you that you can possibly be. Like your posts and your comments and everything that you're doing in the group. Every time you're posting in the group, every time you're sharing in the group, every time you're going out in community and you're smiling, you're rocking your Rise and Grind gear, all of that stuff. It's making an impact on this planet. It is, to your friends, to your family members, to your coworkers, to everyone around you. It's making an impact on me. And I, for one, I absolutely love you for it. I do. I absolutely stinking love you. If nobody's told you that yet today, let me be the first. I absolutely love you. So do me a favor today. Hit the share button. Change the way someone starts the day. Do like Gail did. And invite people like Pam to the group so that they can have positive things in their feed, so that it can maybe make an impact on their life. Invite all your friends, man. Everybody in your timeline. You never know who needs to be in here. Invite all your friends. And most importantly, will you come back here tomorrow? Will you come back here tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. as we do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind?